Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Saturday, August 1st, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I align with love. And I continuously align with love because holy smokes, this astro today. Now, something I want to mention about August, just in general, and this includes today, this is a month of yads. We are going to have so many yachty connections going on. So just keep that in mind. Yod, finger of God, the finger of fate, saying this is important where the yod is pointing. And a lot of these yods will be pointing at the Leo energy. In fact, we have a fast-moving yod coming through today, and it's pointing right at Leo. And it's like, hey, are you paying attention? This energy, connecting to love, aligning with love, and continuously realigning with love. Again, this is going to be what pulls us through the eye of the needle energy. Because there's definitely a certain level of intensity for August, and we're kicking it off today. So let's start with that yod, since I brought that up. The yod pointing at Leo. So inner child, love, connecting with the heart, and letting that help work us through this energy. We have the moon in Capricorn. So there's inconjuncts, which means we have to find some level of making peace with energies that don't really add up. So moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is full of responsibility and shoulds, which doesn't always honor the inner child. But remembering that your responsibility is to love, your responsibility is to your inner child, can help you realign with that energy. The other piece of it is actually Ceres in Cancer. So nurturing mother energy. Now, the inner child does not necessarily always want to listen to the mother energy. And if we've had complicated relationships with our own personal mother, or even with our children, there may be challenging energy there. But can you tune into that, like, earth, goddess, mama energy to support that love, to support your inner child? That will help, again, support you through these other energies that we are now going to dig into that have a lot of holy moly-ishness going on in them. All right, so we have a lot of Pluto. And did I mention we're building into a full moon? Okay, so Plutonic colonic building into full moon energy. That's where we stand. Today, Pluto is going to oppose Pluto, and the moon is also going to conjunct Pluto later. We are also going to have the moon squaring Mars. Oh, and that Mars energy, by the way, is like opposing Eris, and Lilith is hanging out there too. And Pluto right now is kind of squaring that Eris. Eris, goddess of discord. So Plutonic, colonic, and discord. Let's break this down. Mercury in Cancer has a lot of emotions filing through. Mercury in Cancer can even be described as very tender-hearted, can take things very much to heart, you know? And then we have this Pluto energy, and Pluto cannot be bothered to make things soft. Pluto is going to bring it the way it is. I would say Eris and Lilith really do the same, and Mars as well. So we have our Mercury, our feelings meeting our expression, being very oof is the best word. Did I say Eris was being opposed? It's all squares. It's all squares that are happening. Resistance. Anyway, it feels very tense. Power and control issues may be up. Your sensitivities in this may be very heightened. It may be very easy to fall into the feeling of victim. Pluto can bring us to that place, especially as we face our own shadows in this. Be aware of that. That discord, what I always say with Eris, it's not this discord that's outside of us. There is plenty of that, to be fair, but it always comes back to the discord that's within us. So if you are feeling tender, aggravated, annoyed, which you're probably already feeling it already. I have been. But if you're feeling any of that, this is going to be peaking. Now, the moon in this, moon is also emotional, and it can represent hidden energies. So things hidden may come to light in all of this. So keep that in mind. The Mars piece, the Mars piece, it's Mars conjunct Eris, not opposite. There we go. Sorry, I'm looking at the chart when I'm doing this. I'm like, Eris isn't in Libra. There's no opposition. No, it's Mars, Eris in Libra, hanging out with Mars and Lilith. Jeez. Couldn't make it easy on us, universe, right? Anyway, that discord, it may rise some, I always call it volcanoes, but basically emotionally reactiveness in us. And this is all heightened by the moon moving into full moon energy. So just keep this all in mind. If you are feeling the discord out there, how are you being called to find that harmony in yourself? If you're feeling the discord out there, where have you maybe shut down that expression or shut down that inner child that needs to come into its power, that Pluto energy? The Yod, though, in this is reminding us, keep aligning with love and realigning with love, whether it's music that you love or a movie that you love or your cat that you love or whatever it is. Find a way to realign with that love energy, because that will support you in this. I just saw that Venus. Yeah, we had that Venus in conjunct. Venus is still going to be hanging out in that in conjunct there. So the yin may be really strongly feeling this in all this. So how can you offer yourself some beautiful TLC? I have a good news in all of this. The moon in Capricorn is going to be squaring Mars at 2:22 p.m. Pacific time. And that 222 is like hope and faith. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And keep focusing on that Yod energy. Oh, that's nice too. The moon is also going to be connecting to Neptune. That's part of that Yod energy that we talked about. Well, no, never mind. That's not the Yod, sorry. That was Sarah's in the Yod. Neptune's further down the line, and our sun isn't quite there yet. Anyway, but that Neptune energy is connecting at 5:55 p.m. Pacific time. So changes are afoot, but how do you keep realigning with that love, bringing that responsibility for yourself, and even surrendering? That Neptune piece feels like a surrender to the universe. I love Tosha Silver's work for that. That may really support the challenges in all of this. I also want to mention that we're building into Sun square Uranus, and so self-worth triggers may be up, just triggers in general. Uranus is that revolution, evolution. It pokes us to help liberate us, but oh my god, it's not always easy to face that. And I love when I get music in my head. Come along, baby, a whole lot of shaking going on. That is Uranus energy. Shake-ups, makeups, breakups, all of that comes with Uranus energy. Keep aligning with your heart to pull you through this eye of the needle, which we'll probably be feeling through that full moon on Monday, and then on through Leo as we have many Yods. Now, last thing I want to mention, for Yod bearers, if you have a Yod, what I see with Joe, who is a Yod bearer himself, when there are Yods, even if the Yod isn't aspecting the planets that he has as part of his Yod, or even the signs, he gets an extra dose of feeling. So if you are a Yod bearer, that is something to be aware of. So let's start with this card, the Dream. We are not feeling very dreamy. Again, relationships of all kinds, whether it's romantic or whatever, it just is a lot of frustration and a lot of bull rising to the surface. So just keep that in mind. Keep aligning with love, nurturing yourself through it. However, what's nice is there are breakthroughs available in this, and that's the thing. When you allow yourself to process the stuff that's coming up, breakthroughs out the wazoo. Take it slow, take it easy, a lot of self-care, staying grounded. But I love this. We have the completion card. So some old cycles may be completing and releasing themselves through this, and just through your willingness to face the Plutonic colonic. So I'm going to leave that there. I think that's enough. Good luck to you. You can always book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. even when we have this kind of astro, there's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and you feel that victim coming in. We all feel it at times. Remind yourself that the power is yours. The power is yours to accept and utilize. And besides that, stay curious. Namaste.